right, if you're rejoining my live stream, it looks like it's working better. We'll try something a little bit different for tomorrow. It's a learning curve on every arena. Now back down into NAX zone. That's whistled down as an offside. 4-1. 1 minute and 27 seconds into the third period. Face-off will take place all the way back down. There you go. I know you're rejoining. I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating on my side. What we all need to do is do a little bit of yoga and breathe together. Jesse Barber carrying that one out, and now Wood back at center ice. Dropping that one up for Barber over to one of the PHA, number 2, I believe, Wenner. Spun all the way back down for Riley Wood. Number 16, PHA, circling around the net. Centering pass, that shot right in front, point blank, goes wide. That's it. Make sure you join the internet. Don't give up ever. That save by Dirk that goes deflected right into the netting here. Noteworthy to mention, I bought a bracelet all the way. NAX colors made by the sister of Ethan Lobe, number 11. She's weaving together bracelets in an industrial fashion and selling them for $2. Best deal of the day. Now here comes number 10, Brown. Over to Dutchik. That gets poked away, back the other way. Morant circles around. That doesn't clear the zone. Now Morin fighting along the boards. He's got Chartrand with him. Back to Morin. Flipped up over. Back to Chartrand in the corner. Over to the other side. Out to center ice. Brown holds it in. Still in. Morin flipped that in, and there's a call on the play there. Looks like somebody is heading to the box. Lucas Moore, number 22, heads off for 2 minutes for NAX. 16:48 left in the third period. But I salute you for putting up with the internet issues, logging in, logging off, restarting the live stream. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Doing your best to bring a live stream to your house or your phone, in your, maybe hopefully you're not watching this live stream while you're driving. But I know people have put it on and listened to the commentary, so here's what's going on. In the NAX zone, there's Fellows trying to get out in the corner. PHA on a power play for the next 1 minute and 36 seconds. Now Meyer, PHA, over to Belton in the corner. Now behind the net. He circles up. Gellner over to Hayden for PHA. Advancing towards the net, right side of the goalie. He circles all the way. That shot doesn't make it through. Blocked by a bunch of bodies, and now that's going to go all the way out. Penalty coming up. Fellows, number 20. Heads to the box. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for a whole 1 minute. I'm just going to point the camera at the scoreboard so you can see for yourself. So many numbers on there. NAX Now down by 2 players for a whole minute and 2 seconds. That puck played out of the zone, played out and face off in the NAX zone. (21) 5-on-3 right now. Lots of space. That pass drives PHA back all the way to their zone. 44 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Kawaguchi tried to line it up. Still 5-on-3. Back behind the net, number 17, Gellner. PHA walking it in. 19 to Gellner. Back to 19 again. Belton back to Gellner. That shot! You hear it ring off one of the posts. Dirks is without a stick. 4 seconds left on the 5-on-3, and NAX killing off that 5-on-3. Now still 53 seconds left on the penalty kill as Reed Fellows sits in the box for a few more seconds. Now in the NAX zone. Number 19, Hayden for PHA. Centering pass. Dirks redirects it to the other side. Back to 19, PHA. That shot goes wide. Another save on Hayden's shot. And that gets cleared down the ice. Chase for the puck. Brown almost gets there first. Cleared off the boards through center ice. Kawaguchi picks it up with 7 seconds left on the power play. Dirks, big save. Redirects it to the other side, and that effectively kills the power play of PHA. And NAX coming away unscathed. Still 4-1. 13:41 left in the third period. Back all the way down the other side again. Once again, thank you so much for sticking around for all those internet issues in the second period. You just never know. You're doing the right thing. You stick around, be patient, grab some chips, go pee, and come back, log in, see if it still works. And that's how it works in 2025. You know, one day we'll look back and we'll say, how do we have internet issues? Kind of like the way we turn on electricity, and there's just never really an issue unless there's a major power outage. Now coming back the other way, PHA trying to clear the zone, but Philpotts keeps it in. Centering pass blocked. That number 9 for PHA. Chartron keeps that in at the blue line, and now it trickles out to center ice. That chase. Philpotts working his way through a bunch of defenders. Still in possession, over to Chartron. And a little bit of clear zone. Oh, Gregoire, I think, got a piece of that with his glove. Centering pass, try to drive that one in, and there's a bunch of action in front of the net there. A chance for NAX on a few of those pucks right there and shots, and you feel the tension build at 12:45 left in the third period. NAX draws the penalty, which means they don't get the penalty. They draw the penalty. PHA gets the penalty. 2 minutes. Signed to number 10, Tremblay. Now NAX on a power play right now, so a chance for them to create some momentum. Skates over the puck there. Chartrand parks behind the net. Players circle, and here comes Chartrand on the approach. Tape-to-tape pass, low band. That bounces off a stick, and it's that back the other way. Chartrand regroups to Canlish. Lavade retrieves it. He drives over the blue line. One minute and 9 seconds remaining in the penalty. Loose puck in front, and Gregoire jumps on it. A ton of action right there. And confusion, surely. Well, stay tuned. There's one more game tomorrow at 10 a.m. Saskatchewan time. So I realize it's basically the same time as Edmonton. So that shot deflected by Gregoire to the other side. Join us tomorrow's game. Final game, 3 games of 3 on this road trip here. Back the other way, Bilibegovic. Nice move by left hand. He charges in. Looking to center the pass. He circles. Over to Philpotts. Back to Riley Wood. Riley to Barber. Takes a shot. Big rebound. Riley Wood once again. Over to Philpotts. That shot. Hard shot by left hand. Just a touch wide. Now left hand back in possession. Seconds left. Wood with a shot, pad save. Back to Philpotts, back to Wood. Final seconds for the countdown. Wood trying to slide one through 5-hole. Back at full strength, batting away at it, and a successful penalty kill for PHA. Not without the pressure. Left hand. Oh, drops it for Philpotts, takes a shot, loose puck in front, and that's batted back out to center ice. Field advancing with the puck, fires it towards the net. 10:16 left in this third period. 4-1, the action is definitely mounting. NAX building momentum. Number 19 carries it over. A little bit about a body contact, people fall. 18 on the other side. Estevez putting some body onto it as well. Very physical game from the very beginning here. 19, Hayden. PHA takes a shot. Big save by Dirks that deflects out into the netting. 4-1 for PHA. 9:46 remaining in the game. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you again. I appreciate your patience as you log back in and log back in and log back in and start the stream again. Sometimes it's like that. I wish I could control the internet. I would be an internet deity if I chose a superpower. Would I choose that? I don't know. I would choose invisibility and the ability to fly. What would you choose? What's your superpower? All the way back down into the PHA zone. 9:36 left in the third period. 15 over the line. That gets pushed out to the corner, and Oldford on the chase. Now Estevez. Estevez, I learned his favorite fruit is burritos, confirmed by his grandma. I'd eat burritos. Turnover there with Barber. Barber trying to get that cleared out, and that's held in by Riley Wood, who dumps it back in. 9:04 left in the third. Chartrand drops it for Riley Wood. Up to Nolan. Off of a stick and over to PHA. Now 15, chasing the puck into the zone. Chartrand once again drops it for Riley Wood. A turnover there! 15 takes a shot, and one of the defense got a stick on it before it got to Dirks. 15 once again now, Riley Wood. He turns and slips on there. Still back up though. Now Riley over to Nolan. Back to the other side. Intercepted by Dutchik. It took me a moment to remember names here for a second. 16 for PHA back to get it. And now behind the net, there's Cadlish. Still fighting for the puck in the corner. Now it goes behind the net, cleared up. Over to McMaster, and that shot swallowed up by Dirks. With 6:55 remaining, 4-1. Face off in the NAX zone, and that trickles back out to center ice. A little back and forth at center, and it gets fired all the way down into the PHA zone. Dahl back to Philpotts, and that bounces back to center ice. Over to Chartrand. To Field, back to Chartrand. Long pass up off of a skate to Dahl. That deflects into the corner. Chasing it is Philpotts, back to Dahl. Loose puck, here comes Riley. Philpotts. That shot off of Gregoire, and that's deflected to the corner. 6 minutes left in the third period, and the corner Chartrand walks it in off of a stick. Dahl carries it into the corner, and there's a call on the play. Not sure if players just fell on each other or there's a bit of a fight. Did see that happening. 5:46 remaining in the game. Wasylenka heads to the box. And nobody for NAX, so looks like NAX will have a power play. NAX with their timeout. A few comments have surfaced here. So Maxine Allen says, thank you for your patience. Absolutely. Thank you for your patience. And Ella and Henry Tam say, thank you for broadcasting with all these internet interruptions. I can't thank you enough for joining us. And you know what? That's just the way it goes with the internet. So much appreciated. Sometimes we have to stop and start many, many times. At one point, there have been a few games in the last 4 years where I just wasn't able to broadcast. And that could happen. Face off, 5:46 left. Oh, they pulled the goalie. It's a 6-on-4 with 5 minutes and 46 seconds. Why not, right? Coach Ryan Blom is like, hey, let's put everything into it. It's not exactly a close game, so let's see how many points we can rack up on the scoreboard. 6-on-4 right now. No goalie in the net for NAX. Dirks on the bench. That gets charged up into center ice. Blocked by Lobe. Lobe, your sister's going to be proud. She's making NAX bracelets. Now carried all the way through Dahl. In the zone, he dumps it in. Barber. Oh no, that's a turnover there. That shot. And it puts PHA up by another one. Definitely a chance that NAX takes by pulling the goalie early on, or at least with 5 minutes left in the game. But why not? Wood, he circles. Jaden Dirks back in net. Now Wood drops it up for left hand, advancing. That shot off of a body. Tipped off and back to center ice. They got to regroup. Still a penalty, so a 5-on-4. 28 seconds left on the penalty. Power play for NAX. Left hand over to Fellows, just a little bit too far. Now in the corner. Brown retrieves it. Fellows back out to help dig it out. 14 seconds. PHA trying to kill off the time. Riley Wood. They score, but the whistle was blown. A penalty assigned to Fellows, but Riley Wood with a chance there. I was talking to Riley before this road trip, and obviously he had some clear goals to rack up some points during these games. That would have been a good one. 2 minutes on the clock. Reed Fellows sits in the box, and 6 seconds left to number 22 on the PHA side. Face off in the NAX zone, 3:51 left. 5-1 currently. That shot. And they sink one in right off the bat. Don't forget, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Saskatchewan time, which is the same as Edmonton time, which is the same as Calgary time. I don't know why I said it that way. 10 a.m. Join us for Game 3 of 3 here in Saskatchewan. Caronport, Saskatchewan. 20 minutes out of Moose Jaw. Actually, a lovely rink and a great concession stand. You can smell the poutine from miles away. Can't beat that. You know, like, small town rinks and poutine kind of go together. I don't know why. You can find the best poutine in small town rinks. Here comes PHA charging over the blue line. They circle. That gets pushed back out to center ice. Back to get his Lala. Circling once again, now in their own zone. Number 2, Lanner. To Wells. Tipped up to number 15, and back to get it is Oldford. All the way to the other side for Morin. Both teams back full strength. Phil Potts, and high sticking call on that one. 2:58 left in the game, 6-1. Shots on net, 41-29 in favor of PHA. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., come join me on this live stream. Bring your kids, grandma, grandpa, friends, uncles. Hey, come watch my kid play hockey on a live stream. They'll be like, ah. But then once they watch it, they'll be like, yeah, that's what I want to do on a Sunday morning. McMaster fires one all the way in, and back to get it is Field. Oldford to Barber. That gets tipped all the way up down the ice. Chasing it is Brown. He gets there first. Phil Potts. Oh, centering pass for Brown, just a little bit too far. Now Delorier almost with a breakaway. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, that one-timer by number 21 didn't connect. Now back the other way, 2:23 left in the game. Held up at center ice, now Gellner. Up to Chartrand from Brown. Chartrand trying to break through. Takes a sharp angle shot. And Gregoire holds for a face-off. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. It's 6-1. Please go ahead and follow the Facebook page, facebook.com/NAXU17. Schedules, links. Oh, right in front, takes a shot. Saved twice by Gregoire, and that works its way through center ice. Back down to NAX. That tip almost made it through, but deflected wide. Now Wien, 6. Oh! Just about. And Dirk's got a piece of that with his toe and drags it under his body to hold for a face-off. Like I was saying, go ahead and follow our Facebook group page, facebook.com/NAXU17. All the links to watch, all the schedules will be posted there. And even better, photos. Had a very generous photographer, Chris Reamer, from the PHA side, Hockey Dad, and his daughter were taking photos yesterday and generously sent them to us so we could download and take a look at them. So check out the Facebook page, they're all in there right now. Go ahead and tag Chris Reamer for his generosity there. Now back the other way. 1:12 left. Estevez charging towards the net. Last minute of play. 6-1. Wood fires one. Oh, off of a boot of a PHA defense. Almost went in. That would have been an original goal for sure. Vermeulen into the corner. Back the other way. A final push for NAX. That pass through a few sticks and picked up by McMaster for PHA. That centering pass right in front. Saved by Dirk. Dirk saw sharp on that close backhand shot right there. 23 seconds. Now Lavadne, final rush, 11 seconds left, and that's offside. Hey, tomorrow 10 a.m., I can't remind you enough, love to have your viewership. Kids love to know that you're on there watching. Grandma and Grandpa, uncles, aunts, friends, whoever you can rally into. Hey, come watch my kids' hockey live stream on Sunday morning. What could be better? Final seconds of the game ticking down at PHA. Launches it down the ice. I think that's going to be icing. They're just going to leave it. And that's it. That's the end of the game, folks. Final score, 6-1. Coming out of the gates, a very solid and equal game, and a few quick goals for PHA. Turned it in favor of the Prairie Hockey Academy on Game 2. Stay tuned for tomorrow for Game 3, 10 a.m. Lots of action still, 60 minutes of hockey on this road trip to be had. Thanks so much for joining us again. Once again, thank you for your patience, particularly during the second period when the internet turned into a wonky, weird internet monster and just decided not to play along anymore. Well, that's how it goes, isn't it? So anyway, have a great time. Have a great evening. Be safe, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're going to the disco. Maybe you're going to go watch Netflix and binge. Maybe you're going to go to West Edmonton Mall and slide down the water slide. I don't know what you're doing, but have a great time. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m.